I can get roasted. It's not what I want. I want that and I want light. Oh, hi. Is anyone here? Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Oh, I'm so tired. It's such a long day. It's like 10:15. Is anyone gonna join? Please join. Someone join. Anyone join. I'm just kidding. I wanna be begging. Also, it was Giving Tuesday and no one gave to me, and I'm trying. I'm really trying here. Okay? And I almost had 600 subscribers. And somebody unsubscribed to me today. I was this close, this close, this close. 600 subscribers. I was like 4 people away. And then I have one person here. I better not be my boyfriend because he's supposed to be upstairs sleeping right now because he has work in the morning. I swear to God, the one subscriber that's here, give me a like. Give me a follow if you're not already following me. No, I don't work for ATEC. You see, I have a shirt that says ATEC Ambulance. And if you look at the back, for cancer patients. Anyways, why? I know, it's boring. Sometimes I just sit on my couch and I talk. This morning, I did like a get ready real quick. And it brought some views in, not that many, apparently. What do I need to do? I'm gonna go to the game on Sunday. I'm gonna live stream that. That'll be fun. What do you want me to do? I don't know. People, give me content. Like I work a job. I can't go live all the time. I have real life things going on. So, you know, and do you want me to sit here and talk shit about Scott? Do you want me to sit here and talk shit about ZDT? Do you want me to sit here and talk shit about? Well, that's really the only two I'd probably sit here and talk shit about. But yeah, what can I do? I would love ideas. And I'm trying to be quiet because there's somebody upstairs sleeping. So I'm trying to be quiet. I'm trying to be good. I'm so tired. I've been up since well, I set my alarm for like 7 a.m., but I've been up since like 5:45. And then I had like a whole long day at work. And yeah, and I appreciate those that are tuning. And I thank you for the likes. I see the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're new, please just subscribe. I would love that. And please go to my links. I want to build up TikTok. I would love to build up TikTok. TikTok is also where I want to go. I can go live on TikTok, and TikTok's like better because like I can like actually like if you can't like get a game, like tell me like, hey, I want to watch, I don't know, the Rams versus the Panthers. I don't even know if they play each other. I can do that on TikTok, you know. I like to go to protests. I like doing those things. Sorry, I'm plugging my phone in. Um, but oh my God, what is going on? Every It's like I need a new charger. Um, like no, I can't be like Jess and Streets and like Audit LA and Laura who can just like be out at like community functions, which I appreciate them so much. Like this is not any hate towards them at all. Like love Laura, love Audit LA, Jess, Streets, etc. I can't be out there all the time doing that. Like, like they make a living off of, I'm sure they also have like side jobs. And they dedicate a lot of time to like being like live on YouTube and TikTok and things like that. Like I can't do that all the time. Also, I get tired. I do get tired. Like it is hard. And I want to make exciting content. Like I don't want to always just be like on my couch or like walking around. Like this morning, like I did like a quick like get ready with me, like you know. Um, I don't know what else I'm going to be able to do this week. Sunday, I am going to the Bears and Green Bay game. So obviously, I'm going to stream that. We'll see how much I get. Anytime I can go to a protest, I will. Sorry. Hi, Kat. I hope you get some sleep. Yeah, I need sleep. Oh my God. I've been up since, God, I don't know, 6, 7. I did fall back asleep for a little bit. Got up, then I worked like my 8 hours. Then I ran some errands after work. And then I came home. I talked to my mom on the phone for like, it was like probably like 50, 45, 50 minutes. Um, and yeah, I can't go to bed yet though. I know like I need to go to sleep, right? Like I know I need to go to sleep. But like I'm not like calmed down enough yet to go to sleep. I don't know how to explain that. You know, I don't know how to explain it. And like I know like when I end this live, they're gonna be like, "Oh, uh, here's a short." Like I'm not gonna post a short from this. Like I'm so super exhausted. Like I am like I'm not trying to be a social like media influencer by any means. Like I'm not like I don't know how to edit at like barely at all. Like I know like I'm not like pretty. I know that I don't have like that much drama in my life. Um, I can't be out like, at randomly on a Wednesday at 10 a.m. because I hear something going on and like go document it. Like I can't do those things, but like I want to talk about things. Like I probably should go on Reddit. I haven't even looked at Reddit today. Like anybody here from Scientology world ish? Anybody know what when I was DDT? Like Tiny Tony? Can somebody tell me? Because I haven't even had a chance to look at Reddit yet today. Yes, you are. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Blaze. Thank you. Um, if you hear snoring, that's my dog. She's so cute. I mean, she slept all day. Like, how much can she sleep? But I guess, like, if I was her, I'd probably sleep too. I love sleep. I mean, I really do love sleep. Like, once I actually go to sleep and I fall asleep, do not wake me up. Don't wake me up. I'm sorry, my hair is like a mess, per usual. Um, my makeup was done so nice earlier today. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna hold on, stay here. Guys, don't leave. 1 second. I'm here, I promise. Oh, I'm just gonna see if I can. Alright. I'm just putting a little bit more light on. Alright, I think that's better, yeah. I mean, it's not great. I don't think like I look great. And no, I don't work for ATAC. So, okay, you can be like, oh, look it, send this to ATAC. Guess what? I don't work for ATAC. That's an ambulance company. I don't know if they're like throughout the country. It's a private ambulance company. And then you can't see, but like on the back, it's about cancer or whatever. So, yeah. But you can try to figure out where I work. You won't ever know though. I'm always keeping y'all. Sorry. Howdy cat morning from my contract. You're from India, right? What time is it? It's like 10:30 here. 10:30 p.m. Tuesday. Tech, you're in India, right? If I remember correctly. I always try to remember like my like legit soul like tune in people, like subscribers, like those who interact with me. I always try so hard to remember. Yes. It's 9:57 of the morning here. Wow. So it's Wednesday. And you're in India, right? If I remember correctly. You're from Pennsylvania, so it's 11:30. Yeah. Oh, I'm from the Midwest, so it's 10:28, 10:30. Blaze. Yeah, it's Wednesday, December 3rd. It's December 2nd. Guys, I want December, January, and February, and basically all of March to go. I hate the winter. I hate it. Like my seasonal depression, I experienced way worse seasonal depression last year. Am feeling it a little bit this year, not to the extent I felt last year. Last year, I felt such horrible seasonal depression. I lost so much weight. Um, I was in a horrible mindset, I won't lie. Um, I think around January, February of last year, so almost like this time of last year, so like we're in December, so like January, February, so like a month, 2 months, like basically like um I got down to like I think at my lowest, and I'm 5'7", right? I got down at one point to like 109, 110 pounds. It was bad. It was really like I want to be small, I want to be skinny. Um, and I'm told all the time because like I'm like, well, like I know I was like, yeah, like I was dealing with like bad like seasonal depression and bad depression, but like I was skinny, like really skinny, like I was like 109, 110, 111, 12 pounds. Like awesome. Under 115. Awesome. So now that I'm not fat and I'm in the 120s, I'm not really happy. And I know there's a lot of guys that watch, so y'all don't understand. For my female viewers, yeah. By the way, you're looking pretty gorgeous, Kat. Well, thank you, Tak. I appreciate you. If you hear snoring, it's not me. Well, clearly, because I'm awake. Uh, my doggy is down here. She's snoring. The other menaces that I usually show, if you're usually here, I feel like it's like blurryish crap. Anyway, sorry. The other two doggies I usually show, they're in bed right now, so there's no puppy paws tonight. Mine is literally just, it's R. But she's so cute. Oh, maybe the dog has been resting. Oh, she's been resting all day. I don't know what she does. She lives here rent free, doesn't pay for electricity, doesn't pay for utility or electricity, utility is the same thing. Lounges around all day, sleeps, gets all the food she wants, all the water she wants, all the treats she wants. She ain't do nothing. She has to go outside in the cold to go potties and poop poops and pee peeps. That's like the hardest lifestyle she has right now. Is the fact that we're in the Midwest and it's cold. And she's like, "Oh, I don't want to go out there, Mom." Well, you're going out there. You're almost 12 years old. You ain't doing nothing in the house. Sorry. Hello from Berlin. Hello, Berlin, Germany. I'm in Berlin. Honestly, I just went there as a tourist just to see the Berlin Wall. By the way, I missed you yesterday a lot, Kat, to be honest. Oh. Well, did I go live yesterday? No, I did not go live yesterday. Yesterday was Monday, right? So no. But I went live this morning my time, so I probably went live around 8 a.m. this morning. So I don't know what time it would have been in your country, but I did go live this morning. Hit that notification bell. You'll know when I go live. Oh, you're a psychology student there? All right. Where are you originally from? Well, you don't have to actually say if you don't want to. Boys Bear. Actually, I feel like you've been here. You've told me this. Wait, maybe I'm getting some people mixed up. I feel like I have like 100,000 people like viewing into me all the time. I don't. Oh, you're from Newcastle. Okay, UK. Okay. Cool. So you're a psychology student. That's awesome. So I'm a social worker actually. And my bachelor's and my master's degree in social work. I didn't go to psychology like didn't get my like bachelor's or master's degree in psychology, but it's not like one and the same, but it's very similar. So thank you because psychology, social workers, human services, we kind of all, integrate and do the same ish things. No, first time seeing you. Awesome. That's so cool. You're only in your fourth semester. Well, you'll get there, girl. I just called you a girl. You might be a guy. Sorry. I always just think like psychology, like social work, like it's such like a female dominant field. So yeah, it's a lot. Just hold out. Like you'll do fine, I promise. Absolutely. It's hard. It's a lot of work. You know, I had to get my bachelor's degree in social work. That was like a 4 year program. Not that was a 4 year program. It was a 4 year program. I also had to do a 450-hour internship for free where I didn't get paid. Then I had to do like 100 hours of like community service and then another 60 hours of some other like public service, all non paid, just for my bachelor's degree in social work. It was a lot. It's not for the weak. And then I got a master's degree. I didn't do any volunteer hours, but obviously the coursework in itself was enough. But then I had to do a 650-hour practicum, and when I say for free, I mean like I obviously didn't get paid. Like you know, my payment was in learning the field. So I get along with social workers a lot better. You should have gone into social work. Psychology is kind of hard. Like unless like you go get your I mean, I don't know what it's like in Europe, but like here in the US, if you just like have like a general like bachelor's degree in psychology, you really can't do a lot. But again, I don't know what it's like over across the pond. But if you just have a general like psychology degree, there's not much you can do. You have to go get your master's for sure. Oh, you're a guy. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, Blaze, we know we need more men in the field of like mental health, social services, psychology, social work, human services. And I'm not just talking about here in America, I'm talking about like across the world, like empathy, all that. Oh gosh, tech. Oh god, it's good. Thank God it's you because I saw like a long paragraph. I was like, that's probably somebody cussing me out. All right, sorry, I have to get close because I can't see shit. Thank you. Job I want to do is a CSI. Oh, crime scenes investigator, because I've been studied very deeply about crimes and paranormal activities, thus incidents, and by social media and Wikipedia. Okay, tech. Well, what are you studying? Are you studying anything right now? What are you doing? You, I mean, I don't know. Again, like, I'm kind of like, I'm assuming, but I don't know, like, what do you have, like, where you live? Like, or can you go somewhere that, like, can take you into, like, criminal, like, you can go, like, major in criminal justice. And then, like, again, criminal justice doesn't mean you have to be like a police officer or a cop. You can do other things with like a criminal justice degree. Do you have a favorite life lesson? Ha! That's actually a really good and deep question. So, I'm very open and very transparent. Um, I've been in and out of therapy since I was like 19, 20 years old. My brother died when I was 20. My parents divorced when I was 19. Um, and this one is really, really hard. And I was pissed. I remember walking out on the therapist I was seeing at the time, and I was just like, her and I just like we vibed good, but she would challenge me. But I was also like a challenger, so I challenged her back. She was like, Kathleen. So okay, you see, Kat. My actual name's Kathleen, and that's fine. She was like, we need to work on the F word. And I was like, what the you mean the F word? So in my mind, because I'm like, the F word means like, and I'm not monetized. So it's like, fuck. I was like, we need to work on the fuck word? What the hell you mean? She's like, we need to work on, no, not fuck. We need to work on forgiveness. And I was like, nah, no. I'm not forgiven. I'm not a forgiver and forget or, forgive uh, type of person, or I can forgive you, but I won't forget. Like, nah. I think for me to be able to move on and not hold anger or things like that is that I have had to learn to, again, truly, maybe I don't forget, and it may stick with me, but forgive. So, although at the time that my therapist I was seeing brought that up, I think that was the biggest thing was like, we have to work on the F word. And right away I was like, the fuck word? um, but no, she meant forgiveness. And I was like, oh, I'm not good at forgiveness. I don't like forgiveness. Like, nah, they don't deserve it. They can forgive me first. I didn't do them wrong. But for me to be able to move on, I had to forgive. Did not mean I had to forget. Did not mean that I had to pretend that whatever happened or whatever said didn't happen. But I had to forgive, and I kind of let bygones be bygones and realize I can't change people. Sorry, I'm sure I'm missing a lot of that. Okay. Uh, Good evening. Hello. Um, my some of do friends say that maybe the job might be risky to do. We've been To be very careful. Yeah, you do have to. How does it feel to forgive? It's really hard. I'm just gonna say that real quick before I read the rest of your comment because in some cases it keeps people from feeling repressed anger, for example. Yeah. I don't forgive a lot, and I definitely don't forget. I can tell you that much. Um, Forgiving is really, really hard. Um, Forgiving is hard, and obviously I'm sitting here and like still processing it. Like as I obviously like I can't just like talk right now like about it. Um, you know, my dad passed away, and when we were talking about forgiveness, my dad was still alive, and I like forgave him or forgived him on his deathbed when he died. My mom's still alive, and my mom, she we're very open and honest with one another, which we weren't in the past. And I know she watches like my YouTube. It's 10:43 our time, so I know she's not. Well, maybe she is. Hi, mom, if you are. She might go back and watch when I post this. I had also learned to forgive my mom for a lot of things. And my mom's a good person. She's not a bad person, but I resented her a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. I felt like she could have protected me more. I felt like she could have stood up for me more as a child. I feel like she could have taken me out of situations I didn't need to be in. I feel like she always empowered me, but I had a lot of anger and resentment towards both my parents for different reasons and sometimes very similar reasons. And especially after my dad left the situation when I was in my 20s, my mom was like the only person there for me, and I took a lot of my anger out on her. And so, yeah. It's hard. It's hard to forgive because, again, it's not about forgetting. You can you can forgive. You don't have to forget. You can set boundaries. You can set rules, expectations. You can let people know your limits. And I think that's really important, especially if you want to keep a cohesive relationship with somebody that maybe has hurt you or has done things or has said things or whatever. But there are certain people that you can't forgive, and you just can't, and that's okay too. For me, it's always been my parents, and again, my dad's dead, so he's probably watching from above and being like, "Fuck you." Nah. Um, my mom, she may be watching. I know she's always awake at random times. She may watch this later, and me and her have our relationship has grown exponentially. Is that they're exponentially like a lot. Um, where we are now today versus where we were even barely 5 years ago is completely different. And I think she did some personal work. I did some personal work. Um, and yeah, sorry. Good evening. Hello. How does it feel? Oh, you already asked that. I'm prepared for it, even if I do also write articles on those topics by researching it on Wikipedia. Well, okay. Here's the thing. Tech, if you're gonna research, sorry, I keep like messing with my hair because it's been like up all day and then like now it's like lion's hair. Here's the thing. If you're gonna research a topic, sure. Wikipedia is great. Go look at Wikipedia. Make sure if you're gonna write on anything or go to school or do anything, do not quote Wikipedia. It's not an actual source. You need a real source. God, I haven't been in school. I got my master's degree in 2017, 2018. So it's been a while, but like you need to go to an actual resource and not just use Wikipedia or like Chat GPT that like all these kids and like these young kids in college are using now. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna be seen. You're gonna like go to an actual like encyclopedia, like go to an actual library, like go open a book. Like I did, like we had to like when I went to college, we had to literally rent books. That was like part of like our tuition. Highlight things, reference them. We barely like when I was in college, like we had like Blackberries, and that was like posh. We still had like Razor cell phones. We had like the little like it wasn't a flip phone. It was like I forgot what it's called, but it was like the phone. It had like the like little like and then like you could flip it. Like we weren't going on our phones to look things up or laptops or tablets. We didn't even have tablets. And only a handful of kids actually brought like an old school like laptop. So I wouldn't use Wikipedia as an actual source. Thanks for your openness. No problem. Sorry. Do you have any recommendations, like a book, podcast, meditation technique? I probably did back in the day, and I probably am gonna get back into it. I'm gonna be honest with you, Blaze. My life for the last like 5 years have been very chaotic. So, as a social worker and trying to work in the profession and bring like calmness and understanding and empathy and meeting my patients or clients where they're at and not showing anger or irrational things like that, like just even showing up to work sometimes was hard enough in itself. uh so when I was home or I had free time, the last thing I wanted to do, my brain would be like I couldn't read. I couldn't think about anything. I wanted to veg out. I wanted to watch my shows. I wanted to do all that. So, to be honest with you, I haven't really read anything. But actually, if you actually, Blaze, hold on, I'm going to walk over there. I actually have like 2 or 3 books that there is one. Oh, so I don't know though. Like, what do you mean though? Because I personally like reading like true like stories. Actually, there is. Oh, I wish I had a second phone. There's a book about somebody who has bipolar, and I used to have the book. Maybe I do have it. It might be at my mom's though. It's like Split Mind. It's not called Split Mind. Hold on one second. Coming back, I promise. Oh, sorry, Anna. Okay. So there's a book, actually, I would like you to read. Blaze. And I'm gonna, okay, stay here, Blaze, because I think when I go look it up, it's gonna like put me on pause. So just stay here real quick. And it's a true, the person that wrote it, it's like almost like an autobiography, or it's not almost, it is an autobiography. My back. Blaze, are you here? If I can comment, it's called. It's a true. It's called write this down. A unique mind, madness, and mindful. Shoot, I already forgot. Maybe I did copy it. I wonder if I can comment. I don't think I can comment. All messages. It's I'm gonna Blaze. It's actually called An Unquiet Mind, Mood and Madness. An unquiet mind, mood and madness. Blaze, let me know if you got that. An unquiet mind, mood and madness. It's a memoir. It's a true person. I had connection issues. Okay. An unquiet mind. An unquiet mind, mood and madness. Put that in Google. Put an unquiet mind, mood and madness. I feel like if you read that book, it's a autobiography, you'll learn a lot. An unquiet mind, mood and madness. An unquiet mind, mood and madness. Yeah. Try to look it up if you can real quick. 1 second. You just double check. An unquiet mind, a mood and madness memoir. Highly suggest reading that while you're studying. Would suggest that. Another book I would read to understand, especially if you're in psychology. I can't think of her name right now, but I follow her on Instagram. But it's about childhood trauma. It's called Spilt Milk. Spilt, like you spilt milk. Another good one. So, but the first one is An Unquiet Mind, Memoir on Mood and Madness. And then Spilt Milk is another really good one. Oh, hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. So those are the two that I can think off the top of my head. Again, it's been a while since I've actually been able to sit down and actually read a book because my mind has been over. An Unquiet Mind, Moon and Madness, K. Jameson. Sorry, I'm back. Yes. By K.R. Jameson. I think K. Ray Jameson or something. Yes, K. Jameson. An Unquiet Mind, Mood and Madness. An Unquiet Mind, a memoir about mood and madness. K. Jameson. Yes, I suggest that. Read that. Read it. It's really, really good. Especially if you're studying psychology. And then another one I would read if again, these are memoirs, these are people's real life experiences. Another one is called Spilt Milk. Like you spilt milk, like milk you drink. milk, spilt, spilt, right? Spilt milk. Um, the author of that, I follow her on Instagram. She battled cancer though. Like her book doesn't like end like that. Spilt milk is another good one. Okay, this is really old school. I don't know how old you are, Blaze. So this book came out in God, I have no idea. But it literally says I don't know if I can show you, but it says self help psychology inspiration. Self help psychology inspiration. Again, this is like a 3, maybe 4 part, definitely 3, because I read all 3 when I was way young. And this again is a memoir, true story. It's called The Lost Boy, or A Child Called It. The Lost Boy, A Child Called It. Now, this book came out, oh, I don't even know. I was so young when it came out. But this book, this by Dave Pelzer, this is about like this happened like his story is like I think it happened like in the 70s or the 80s. I would probably watch or read this. I know it's backwards, but it's called The Lost Boy. This is the first one. And oh, this is the second one. Okay, this is not the first one. So okay, I lied. Take that back. I take everything I just said back in last like 45 seconds to a minute. So the first book of him is called, don't look at that. It's called A Child Called It. That's the first book actually. I have it somewhere. I don't know where. So the first book is A Child Called It. Or read A Child Called It by David Pelzer. A Child Called It. I think The Lost Boy is the second one of the 3. But the first book is called A Child Called It. And it's legit. It's a true story. Basically, just think about child abuse and this poor guy who wrote this book. It's a New York Times bestseller. And A Child Called It is his first book and talks about how like his abuse and his situation and how like he would throw up and then like his mom would make him like eat his throw up. So, oh, and then I'm not like a big religious person, but this is another one I have. I'm not religious at all, but if you want to like it depends on what approach you decide. Like, as if you're studying psychology and you want to do like therapy or become a psychologist and like what theories you want to learn or who you want to follow or things like that. This is another good one. It's called Just One Thing. Developing a Buddha brain, one simple practice at a time. So I know people have like things about like Buddha, but this I know it's backwards. Sorry, but it's called Just One Thing: Developing a Buddha Brain, One Simple Practice at a Time by Rick Hanson, and he's a PhD, so he has his doctorates in psychology. So yeah, just one thing: developing a Buddha brain, one simple practice at a time. Do you believe in God? Really interested in your perspective. So I grew up Roman Catholic. Uh, I like, was, you know, baptized, whatever. I went to public school here in America, and then I didn't go to like Catholic school or like a religious school. But my parents put me in like CCD, and I can't even tell you what like Catholic something. I can't even tell you what it stood for. But it was like basically like kids who are like in public school, but their parents wanted them to be like whatever. So I did that from like 5, 6 years old all the way up to 8th grade. I then like was like had my communion. I did all that fun stuff. I was even an altar girl. I did not want to. Parents made me. But then I denounced all organized religion. And I wouldn't call myself an atheist by any means. I consider myself agnostic. I believe there is something higher and bigger and spiritual than us. Like I probably mentioned earlier, and I've mentioned like almost all my streams. I have a brother who passed away. So I obviously believe in him because I know he was real. I've seen him, all that. So if I pray, when I do pray, I pray to my brother that passed away. But I do believe there is something bigger than us, bigger than this universe. I also know, like, we live in the Milky Way, right? There's 8 planets, 9 if you want to count Pluto. It just depends. I still like Pluto. We'll come. Um, so we're one little Milky Way, right? We're one little galaxy. There are a gazillion galaxies, so I know there's just more than us. So there's just like that science versus religion versus, but no, I like don't go to church anymore. Am I a creaster? Like, I don't really celebrate Easter, but like, do I have like a Christmas tree up right now? Yeah. But is it like the stereotypical like a Santa and nutcrackers? Yeah. Uh do I have like believe in the holidays or nothing home but the holidays, Merry Christmas, like different things like that? Yeah. Do I have anything like really religious out? Nah, not really. Oh, okay. And then the last one, which I'm sure is again in psychology, there's an abundance. It's not just trauma, it's not just childhood trauma. There's so much that you can learn. And I know you're a man, but it's called Quit Like a Woman. Again, I know it's backwards. Quit Like a Woman by Holly Whitaker. And basically, what this says is a radical choice to not drink in a culture obsessed with alcohol. So, this book, if you're ever looking to either stop drinking altogether or maybe not stop drinking altogether, but like reduce the amount that you're drinking, this is a really good book. It's called, I mean, I'm sure men can read it, it would help them. I haven't done the research, so I don't know. But Quit Like a Woman. Um, and again, it's a it's not a New York Times, but it is a national bestseller. And it's about the choice about not drinking in a culture that is obsessed with drinking. Because unfortunately, drinking is. And I have probably like so many like other things I could give you. Like I said, just one thing, developing a Buddha brain, one simple practice at a time. This by Rick Hanson. He's a PhD. He's a doctorate in psychology. Then we have David Pelzer. This is the second book. It's called The Lost Boy, but read his first book. You have to read the first book, which I'm going to try to show you. Is called A Child Called It. I think he has 3 books. Spilt Milk, and then the other one I talked about with the bipolar mind. And again, I could talk about so many other books I've read. There's oh god, what is her name? Tiffany Jenkins. Look her up. Or she goes by Jugglin Jenkins. If you just like put her in Google or like TikTok or YouTube or whatever, Tiffany Jenkins, Jugglin Jenkins. Um, She has a memoir. Her first book is really good. I've not yet read her second book, but her first book is really good. So yeah. Anyways, I'm done. Anyways, guys, I've been live long enough. It's already a little past 11. It's like almost 11:10. It's 11:09. At least on my phone, it says 11:09. Um, I've been live for 15 minutes. I appreciate if you haven't subbed, please do sub. I love talking about this, Blaze. I really, really appreciate you being here and like I'm sure there's other people that have like way better like I'm telling you what I like. Like I personally like reading things like that people have actually experienced and have been through and have written it out in books and wrote it down. So like autobiographies or whatever you call them. That's what catches my attention. So you have fiction, you have nonfiction. I like nonfiction. I'm not big on fiction. I wanna like it sounds horrible, but like I want to know what other people have experienced and how have they processed it and how have they gone through it, you know? So I'm sure I have like way other like recommendations. It's just so late. Like I've been like I said, I've been up since like I keep changing the time I've been up. I was like, I'm gonna been up since 5. No, I've been up since like 6 something, 7 something, and I, worked all day and then it was a long day and back at it tomorrow, but I wanted to come live. So I appreciate this conversation. And I'm not an expert, I'm not a teacher, not a professor. I just know what I do. And again, like I know psychology and social work, like it's not the same necessarily, but the modalities, the people that we learn from, the theorists, Freud, Carl Jung, whomever else. I can't think off the top of my head right now. I'm sure it's late for you over there. Um, we learn all about them together. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to. I can't see I was so embarrassed. I was in I was at work yesterday and we had to like read something like off the wall and I was like, I'm sorry. I got up. I was like, I I'm still in my 30s, but I can't see shit. I have to get up and I have to I had to walk over there and like type it out. So, was great connecting. I enjoyed listening and will consider purchasing at least one of your recommendations. Awesome. How can cats be in ocean? Like, don't they hate watch? Oh, probably. I do have a lot of people that hate watch. And I've had like 9 to 15 to I've had like anywhere in this last hour from like 4 to like 10 to 15 people and like only like 2 or 3 people have comments. So I know people are just like hate watching me or like screen recording or whatever. So, but no, I go by Cat Ocean because my first name is Kathleen, which I'm very open about. Cat, Kat, not like cat like meow, but like just cat, Kat. Because you can call me Cat, call me Kathleen, or you can call me Kathy. But if you do, you do. But yeah, I go by Kathleen or Cat or Kath. And then Ocean, where I got that from, again, I don't even know how to explain it. I do know how to explain it. It's from The Walking Dead. If you haven't watched The Walking Dead, okay, so in The Walking Dead, blah, 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 go a couple seasons in, and there's one community that's ran by basically women and children and they are their own like entity and they're called Oceanside. And so when I was watching the show that came out obviously years ago, there was it was called Oceanside. And so when I decided to maybe start going on like public forums like YouTube or Reddit or Twitter or things like that, I was like, well, I don't want to use like my full name, right? Like everybody has kind of like a thing. I'm not like a public figure. So I was like, well, cat and then ocean. So I don't know. I really like the ocean side individuals from The Walking Dead, and that's where I got ocean from. So and then cat from Kathleen Cat, and then ocean from Oceanside. And that's it. It's not that complicated. Really experience helps a lot, yeah. Well, anyways, guys, if you haven't subbed, it's Giving Tuesday. Um, if you watched my live earlier today, not shameful. I do have my Venmo and I do have my Cash App listed along with my TikTok and my Twitter. So you don't have to give monetarily. Although that would be great because I'm a poor social worker. However, if you can't do that, which I understand because it's hard for everyone right now, economy sucks. If you can't give to like Venmo or PayPal or my Cash App or whatever I have listed, can you at least give me a like and a sub here? That's free. And also go to my other links. I'm really trying to build up my TikTok. I can go live on TikTok. I just want to, when I go live on TikTok, I don't get that many viewers. So if you do have TikTok, I know not everyone has TikTok, which is understandable. I was against TikTok forever. TikTok was like a big thing, like when COVID first started. And, I'm a social worker and I'm a medical social worker. So, like, obviously, like, I had bigger things to deal with as working in the hospital with COVID patients. I could care less about TikTok, and I understand that people don't care about TikTok. But if you can give monetarily through my Venmo and Cash App, no, I'm just kidding. On this Giving Tuesday, no, I'm just kidding. Can you at least give me like a sub here or a like? That's free, right? And if you go to my description and go past the Venmo and Cash App, and you have a TikTok, follow me there. And I also have a Twitter because I do like to go on Twitter a little bit too. All right, guys, have a good night. It's getting late. Appreciate y'all. Take care. I'll be back. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. Probably Thursday though, if not tomorrow. So, all right. Bye, guys. What was that? Oh my god, I just did that. Sorry, I like want to go, but what is that movie? He's like, not even the kid with the. Somebody tell me. He goes like this. Oh God, I can't think of his name or think of the movie. Somebody in here. One of you guys have to tell me. I know you know. All right, I'm gonna sit here until somebody tells me. What is that movie? I'm gonna look it up. With those kids. Oh my god, nobody's gonna say it. Where he goes like this. He's like, I got a nickel for a pickle. I got a nickel for a pickle. Or I got a dime. I got a dime. Or I got a nickel for a pickle. And it goes like this. And they go like that. And is it Alfred with his hair stuck up like that? What is that movie? I think actually Trump is in it too. It's from the 90s. No, no one. All right. Well, if you are gonna be part of the replay crew, comment because actually I'll probably figure out because I'm gonna get off here now. Look it up because now it's gonna drive me nuts. I wish somebody was in here that would know. Oh, I know. Little Rascals. That's it. Little Rascals. That's it. Um, I think there's like a Little Rascals from like the 50s, 60s, or 70s. Like probably the 40s, 50s, 60s, or something like that. I'm talking about the Little Rascals from like the 90s. And the one kid would do this all the time. I love that. He'd be like, I got a nickel, I got a nickel for a pickle, or something like that. Anyways, all right, guys. Yes, the Little Rascals. Thank you. Yep, the Little Rascals. All right, I'm done. I gotta go. All right, bye, guys. Have a good night.